Now let's build the player side of the interaction system, how the character detects and activates interactable actors. Player Character Interaction Setup. First, open your player character blueprint. Previously, we created an input action for interaction using the E key, for example. In this setup, I'm using a sphere trace by channel, but you can use any trace method depending on your game design and personal preferences. There are two common setups for the trace start and end positions. For a first-person game, use the player location as the start point and the end point slightly in front of the player, usually between 128 and 256 centimeters. For a top-down game, the start position is the player location and the end position is the same location but slightly lower. Everything else stays mostly the same. Set the trace radius to your preference. I usually recommend something between 40 and 60 centimeters. For the trace channel, I'm using visibility, but you can also create your own custom interaction channel. Just make sure the actors you want to interact with do not ignore this channel. For debugging, I normally keep Draw Debug set to 1 frame while testing new interactions. Detecting the interaction component. If the trace hits an actor, we then check if that actor contains the interaction component using the getComponentByClass node. If the component exists, we call the interface function activateOwnerActor. This function internally triggers the actor effect interaction event that we prepared in the previous video. This setup cleanly separates the how from the what. The player handles the interaction input, like pressing E, and each actor defines its own gameplay behavior inside the interaction event. If you want to have this workflow ready to use in your own Unreal Engine projects, the plugin is now available on Fab.